is right here. He tapped on it anyway. Got him. Got him hooked up, fella. Got him hooked up here. Looks like a channel. That's the predominant species in this lake. It's channel cats. There are some flatheads in here. I think this one's actually on a little piece of white perch. This morning we fishing white perch and bluegill, and as you can see, chicken. I raised my own chickens, and that's where I peeled off a thigh, I believe, and threw it back over in there. Yep, we got this guy hooked good. We just gonna boat flip this dude. Come on up in here, dude. This is, you can see he's got a little mud on his side right here. See, it washes off. They kind of inactive, but the water temperature is 47 right here. Not a bad fish. Like I say, this joker's belly's tight as crap, and he was in only 6 foot of water. So we know he's not bloated from the pressure change, but we have got one. We're gonna throw this dude back over in here. We thank you, sir. We appreciate your business. Yeah, that fish actually came on a piece of white perch. My name's Mark. I'd like to welcome you to Whisker Pig Fishing. We're on Lake Greenwood today, up in the upper end of this thing. Hadn't been out here in probably 3 months now. Just gonna try to figure out what we can get them to do today. Like I said, this lake's mostly channel cat. So in the wintertime, I usually fish the lakes that's got blues in them. The wind forecast this afternoon's about 20-25. I just didn't want to go on that big lake, and I got something else I need to take care of this afternoon. But I'd like to thank you for joining me here on Whisker Pig Fishing. Come along with me and let's see what Lake Greenwood has for us today. Look at this one, guys. He's a monster. Yeah, I got a bait rod down. And off of the bait rod, we get a monster. Little baby channel cat. Look at that dude. Ain't it cute? I'm gonna throw him in the live box up here and put him in my big bait tank at the house. Let him kind of clean things up. That's how we feed the fish in there. It's a giant. So we got a kitty cat hooked up, guys. Say we got a catfish. I don't think he's no size. About to find out. About to find out. Put the pull down on it. Yep, that will be a cat. be a big old monster cat. Well, if we can get him undone here. Yeah, sucker hit a piece of red worm on the bait rod. I'm about out of bait. I'm trying to catch some bait, and I think what we're getting bites off of, we caught one little bluegill just a minute ago. I think mostly what we're getting bites off of is these small catfish, man. I'm gonna have to downscale for this. Y'all see that mud on his belly? He will eat if it hits him in the head. All right, my friend, we thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And the crazy thing, while I was riding up in here, I blew my couple of red worms out. Them ones that's back there have been froze so many times, they ain't no good no more. We did get a hit though a while ago, I think on a little small piece of chicken, so we're gonna throw back out what we can here and see if we can get another bite. Go, Bill. Getting hit already, I ain't got the rod back. Oh yeah. Hooked up too. Hooked up. Don't think there's no size to him, but it's a fish. Sucker bit, I ain't got the timer set. It happened quick, man. Yep, it's a little small channel cat, but look at that guy. Massive. Getting hit again right here. Alright, we're hooked on this rod too. I'm gonna put this one in the rod holder right here. Put him on the leash. Let's see what we got on this guy. Y'all see we got this fish where he's down in the water a little bit, but out of the way from getting tangled everything up. This rod here's got it's a real small, real small pieces of white perch cut on it, and they on number 6 hooks. These are my bait rods. Yeah, if you're fishing a lake that's got a lot of channel cats in it, and you start getting short strikes, a lot of times you just really got to downsize your stuff. Your bait, hooks. I've been fishing for blues, and I got 9/0 hooks, 7/0 on most of these rods, and they look like they just too big. These fish, they can't quite get that in their mouth. And I'm looking on this fish that's on the leash back here, and this guy's got a whole white perch head in his mouth. Y'all remember when you used to fish for these things when you was a kid? Y'all remember when you used to do that? You fish for these little channel cats and stuff with just like a Zebco 33 or something, and what fun it was to get that bite and that big old fight that came with it. I'm gonna try to jump these rods right here. Now we'll get a look at this guy here in a minute. This is a little channel. Yeah, this rod's got 6-pound line on it, so we're gonna have to take our time with this guy. Y'all see this thing's got a little old bitty set of hooks on it. Alright, let's see when we put the grabber on this guy. Oh yeah, got that dude. Looks like he's hooked in the tongue. I'm gonna put him in the floor right here. we'll get this guy back here out. Yeah, this one here thought he was a man. I'm just gonna try to lift this fish. He may come off, but it really don't matter. Yeah, this guy here thought he was Mac Daddy. He hit that hook, that white perch head, and he got a 9/0. It's a 9/0 circle hook right there. Just on a 2.5-inch peg float with a little rattle. We're fishing a sinker slide and about a 2 or 3 ounce piece of lead. We're only setting in 5.5 feet of water. Not a bad little fishy fish. All right, brother, we appreciate you. Thank you for your business. And it's gonna take me a second to get this one unhooked right here. Yeah, this fish was on just a little small piece of white perch. Y'all see I'm fishing a little old bitty number 6 hook and just got about a 1/2 ounce drop sight sinker and another little piece of lead on that. Got a little bit of mud on his belly. Looks like they're moving around a little bit. The water's really cold here. We're gonna fish a few more minutes and go down the lake and fish in the channel out there, son. We thank you, sir. Yeah, that wind's getting up and it's got these talons blowing around sideways on us. We'll take them. Bites is bites. Yeah, this is one of the things I like about this monster rod holder. You can see I got 2 rods in the same holder right here. The wind's blowing our boat around pretty good here. So what we was fishing out the back, now the lines are just about crossed right there. So I just moved some of the rods over here on this side. And we just deal with the mess when we get there. But these rod holders, man, one of the most versatile ones I use. It ain't many of them you can put 2 rods in like that, and you know they're there. They're not going anywhere. It can't pull them out of there. Oh, that dude smacked it, dude. He put a smack on it. He might actually have a fish this time, fella. I'm trying to answer that email back there for the insurance. That joker puts a head on it. Oh, he's jumping out there. He's got some tarpon in him. We're getting hit right here now. That's another good fish, man. Got a rod bouncing right here. He's pulling on it too, though. I'm gonna get this one up here. I'm gonna try to stick him in one of these rod holders over here. Right here looks like a flatty guy. Looks like a flat. Let's see if we can make sure we tie it on this one. Oh yeah. I believe this is a big channel cat right here. And we're getting hit on this guy now. All right, we tripled up. want y'all to see this fish right here. If that's a channel cat, that dude's a stud right there, buddy. He don't look like he's hooked the best in the world neither. Right now I got fish on rods everywhere here. This guy here, he's trying to go across to everything. We can get all these suckers in right here. I think we finally caught this line. Caught the line on that guy. This is a little old bitty channel cat right here, it looks like. I don't know what's on this rod right here. Yep, we got the line, got the rod right there. And this guy's just a little small channel. I think we got this guy right here where we can get a look at him in a second. See what that one is. That will be a channel too. Yeah, if y'all look across here at all these lines and rods, how we only hooked up with one more rod, I'll never figure it out. All right, I'm gonna try to grab this dude here. You know how these little guys are. We got this massive guy here. He's massive too. How you like that? He is massive. Let me straighten y'all up there, y'all all crooked there. See, can we get this guy loose? Alright, this dude is. See, I'll open up, dude. Yeah, he's hooked down in there where it's gonna take a minute to get him loose. I'm gonna pull this guy out of the way. And I'm gonna try to get this fish right here. Timer's going off. Let's see, can I get this dude up in here? This is gonna be interesting right here. I'm gonna grab the boga grips. I'm just gonna reach over like this and get this line. Ah, man, this dude barely hooked. Ah, there he went. We ain't get him. That looked like a really big channel cat right there. All right, we got one more right here. I think he's hooked good enough where we can just flip him. Yeah. Ain't it funny how the big one always gets away? That's a nice little fish right there. You can see that sucker's mud belly. I done wiped it off with my hand right there. Why is it the big one always gets away? He wasn't barely hooked, man. I can't believe he stayed on there that long. Get this guy undone here. Timer's going off on my wrist there. The watch is just vibrating on us. That's a pretty nice little channel right there. We're gonna send him back. Well, thank you, sir. Let's make this thing stop. I'm gonna try to get this other guy off here. Oh, he's wanting to be tough, man. You see that? Can't even get in his mouth with a pair of pliers. Dude, we're going down in your mouth. He just ain't gonna let go. I'll tell y'all what, he's so intent on keeping, I'm just gonna let him have it here. Make sure I get the right line. Cut it up close to his face right there. Yeah, guys, if you handle a little small fish like this, you better really pay attention. Because 'cause this sucker right here, he's young. These fins on the older fish kind of round off, but these young ones, they sharp. The smaller they are, the sharper they are. As they get a little older, I think they wear those things off and round them off. Take but a second, we just got the rods out there. Just got the rods out there. Let's see what we got, man. Put a little tug on it. Putting a little tug on it. Man, blew the camera around sideways. It's blowing pretty good, man. This guy's putting a little pull on for a channel kitty. Putting on a little pull for a channel kitty. Ah, yes. Hey, yeah, that's a nice channel kitty there. We're gonna get the net on this one so we can look at him. That last one got away. We didn't even get a look at him. You gonna come in here? That dude trying to show up. He ain't want nothing to do with that net, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if we can get that dude over in here this time. Yes, sir. Made it happen that time. Yeah. Nice channel there, bud. Yep, that is a nice channel cat right there. I don't think he's as big as that one we had on up there, but he's close to it. So let's get a look at him. Yeah, that's a nice dude there, man. That's a nice channel cat there. Probably 8, 9 pounds, probably. I think I actually weigh him here. Look at that. It actually locked up that time. 12, these grits weigh about 4 ounces. So that guy's in the 12.5 pound range. Nice one. All right, guys, we're gonna send this guy back over in here. Pretty fish, pretty one. That's about the same size, maybe just a little bit smaller than that one we had up there. I'm gonna drop him back down in there. We thank you, sir. We appreciate it, man. You've done an awesome job. Yeah, these fish are, they ain't on nothing, man. We're fishing just different kinds of little stuff. This is a shallow spot. That fish right there come out of 3 feet of water. Water temperature is 47 degrees. What we got going on here is it's been a warming trend for about the past 4 or 5 days, and we've had no rain, so it's kind of making it where they starting to move up on these things. I think with this water being dirty like this, oh, it's about to blow us around here and it ain't good. I think with this water being dirty like this and the sun coming out, it's starting to warm these shallower areas up, and it's trying to take my hat, and these fish may be moving up on these things. This is the kind of pattern that you can fish, but it usually doesn't hold long. So we're gonna throw this stuff back out here and sit back and look pretty and see can we get a bite. Yeah, guys, y'all remember me telling you about you'll get a piece of bait and it'll be the bait that they're gonna bite pretty good. We done caught 3 fish on this, and as you can see, it is, I mean, it's about gone. I'm gonna hook it back through about right here. And I'm gonna throw this raggedy looking piece of bait back out there. I don't know what it is, but every now and then you'll hit a piece of bait and they'll start eating it. I don't know where the scent gets on it or what, but they'll bite it over everything else. Go, well. Get back there and stay with it. Oh yeah. Stay with it. Get the post up out of there. Come on, big dog. Hang on to it. Yeah, I was just starting to add some more weight. The wind's blowing so hard that it's pulling us down through there, the weight. So we were moving up from 2 ounce to 4 ounce sinkers there. Yeah, he looks like he hooked pretty good. I think we'll put the bug grip on this guy. Sometimes you just gotta live dangerous, don't you? Get the line. Ah. Open up, bro. There we go. This dude got hooked in the eye on the outside. How in the world? I know that hurt. The crazy thing is, look, it didn't even bust his eye. It just hooked up in the socket there. A little small channel, he's, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds. Oh, come on back up here, bro. There we go. Thank you, sir, we appreciate it. That one right there. Come on, that white perch head. We caught that one on there over there a while ago. We caught him on, caught another fish on this at our last stop. I think this is the 3rd one we've caught on this today. And that's a perch head on a 9/0 hook of all things. We're gonna send him back out. Yeah, guys, I'm changing the weights on these things. Also, too, we've been fishing, half the rods have been chicken. Had not got a bite on it. The wind's blowing hard enough now where we're having a problem keeping these things on the bottom. And when you fish these Santee rigs, we sitting in 4 feet right here. And when you fish these Santee rigs, if you have a lot of slack in your line, the float will pull up and you'll end up with a bait that's just a couple of feet up under the surface. So if you got wind or current that's pulling on it really hard, you need to put enough weight on it where you can keep the line sort of tight, and it'll keep that float pulled back down toward the bottom there. Usually when it gets this shallow, I take the floats off and just fish straight Carolina rig, but we experiment today. We're just trying to figure out, we haven't been on this lake in a while, we just kind of trying to figure out what's going on. As long as there's a shallow bite, I'm gonna stay with it. This lake does have flat heads in it. We're gonna see can we find one on before the day's over with. Maybe, maybe not. I was wondering a while ago what this god-awful sound was, and I looked right over here, and there's a guy with a brick saw cutting off the end of that retaining wall they're building. I think it'll be smoking like fire. There it goes. I could not for the life of me figure out what kind of noise that was. Well, guys, that's going to do us here from Lake Greenwood today. Had a pretty good day, man. Caught a couple nice channel cats, and all in all, it was a good day. The wind blew really hard, but it is what it is. That's why we didn't go on one of the bigger lakes around. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and like to invite you to check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, and It's just been a good day, man. We had a really good time. The weather's starting to break. Springtime's right around the corner. We're still in the winter, but we're getting those days now that the day length's longer and things look like they're starting to turn around. So thank you again for joining me, and as always, have a great day. God bless.